Hello there, hi. My name's Grim. How you doing? Playing more Skyrim today. I hope you're well today, friends, because we're starting a new mod. Buckle in, because good times are about to be had. I hope, anyway. Whatever. Anyway, let me get into the whole preface of this. We are doing the Maids 2 Deception mod again. That's right. They came out with the last episode of it. It's episodic, if you did not know. There's 5 parts, and part 5 just came out. Now, I had to reinstall the mod, which means I had to play it over again. So I was thinking, let's just play through it again from the beginning. Alright? Because I heard there was a bunch of new things. There's like a whole bunch of new voice acting and stuff. Because initially there wasn't... Well, there may have been voice acting, but I didn't install it because it was like low quality or something. But now they have voice acting. And in order to hear the voice acting, I have to, you know, play from the beginning. Because most of the people that are doing the voice acting are dead at the point of the story I am. So, long story short, well,
another victory
short-ish. We're going from the beginning. Alright? We're starting an adventure anew. Alright? And if you want to, like, watch the original playthrough, there's probably a link down there. You know, in that description box below where words are put sometimes. Usually they're not very relevant, but, you know, this time they may be. I don't actually know. Anyway, okay. So, but yeah, I'd like to stress once again, if my reactions don't feel organic for the first portion of this mod, it's because I've played it before. Okay? Okay. I'm glad we got that all squared away. You're gonna talk at me, aren't you, you son of a bitch? I'm sorry. I guess not. Could have swore you talked.
Welcome to Jonestead, stranger.
Hi, stranger! What is this place?
An underground town.
No
Safe
fucking
and
way!
Far away from the troubles on the outside. I'm not surprised you haven't heard about it.
I have, actually. I have.
It's not the most interesting place in Skyrim for adventurers.
Well, for the time being, anyway. Anything worth looking at?
Not really. Normally, I'd ask a newcomer if they're interested in building a home down here. But since that would mean relinquishing all of your weapons, I get the feeling that wouldn't work for you.
Nah, that's not gonna work.
I suppose if you're desperate for work, you can see if our town's founder, Marcus Pinder, has any errands for you to run.
Okie dokie, I'm done talking to you.
Take care.
Your weapons policy is stupid and I will never obey it. Alright. Anyway, I think, being that we have played this before, I'm gonna try to kind of blaze through stuff. Not much talking to NPCs, so, once again, if you want to see all the in-depth talking of NPCs and such, watch the original playthrough. Alright, I just want to check out some of the new features, honestly. Like, there's supposed to be, like, new random events and stuff, right? You know how sometimes you'll run into Mike the Liar or something? Or, like, I don't know, some reveling, mead-drinking scallywags in Skyrim? Well, it's supposed to be stuff like that, except pertaining to this mod specifically. So, I can't wait for that to happen.
Who are you?
Hi, Marcus. What's going on, man?
Oh, good. It's been a while since we received a visitor that was interested in some work. Sorry about the rude introduction. Let's just start over. I'm Marcus Pinder, founder of this town. If you're looking for work, then I have the perfect task for you.
You don't say.
I sent my daughter Kasia out over an hour ago to fetch some fresh goods from Ma Dato, and she hasn't returned. If you wouldn't mind, can you go look for her and bring her back immediately? I have some spare coins lying around to pay you for your trouble.
Cool beans, man. Really? Really? You can't do this yourself?
Now, don't be so discouraged. It's only a test to see if I can trust you with bigger and better paying work. And besides, aren't these small fetch quests what all adventurers are into these days? Just bring
are you
her
breaking
back
the fourth
soon
wall,
and you'll
buddy?
get
What are you
paid.
doing?
I need to get back to planning.
Right, okay. I felt like you were trying to break the fourth wall there, buddy. I don't know if I appreciate that. You know, go... How did the Skyrim Romance mod put it? What's his face? Bishop was all like, oh, you want to go down to this den of vampires to fetch your grandpa's rocking chair? Like, yeah, that's the fetch quest these adventurers do nowadays, man. Don't be hating. It's just how the game works. Shit, man. What a hater. Not all quests can be amazing. What are you gonna do, man? Alright,
This
I
is
believe she's in here.
unacceptable. What gives Walsh the right to open private shipments addressed to my name?
What the heck?
You have to understand that it's only a precaution, Bosca. Ever since you moved here, you've been petitioning non-stop to allow the sale of weapons. My father...
Yes, your father. I've asked countless times to speak with him privately about his idiotic policy, and still he refuses me. This town's love for pacifism has gone too far. Nobody here wants to admit it, but Skyrim is under attack. Noble warriors on the outside are in desperate need of weapons, wherever they go. Let me provide them with the swords that they need, while at the same time helping your father up from the empty pit he's dug himself into.
Don't pretend to care about my father. If you truly wish to help, then you can start by not breaking the rules.
Whatever.
Aid the people of Skyrim by going to where they need it most. Do not wait for that opportunity to stumble into town.
You've made your point. So be it. But my chance at saving a little piece of Skyrim is right here in Jonestead. Tell your father that I will no longer be pestering him over this matter. Now take your goods and leave. I have a much more appreciative guest waiting to be served.
You do? Whatever. Hi,
Oh,
Kasia!
hello. I did not realize you were waiting. You're new to Jonestead, aren't you? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Kasia.
I'm the king of lizards!
I apologize for giving you a poor first impression of our town. Bosco over there isn't on the best of terms with my father, and I foolishly thought it was a good idea to confront him. But enough of that. It's not every day that a stranger comes to our town. What brings you to Jonestead?
I was looking for money and bitches. Or work, whatever.
In that case, maybe you should talk to my father. He may have something for you.
Speaking of that, he told me to come get you.
This again? Can't you just let me have some time to myself without worrying? Ugh, this is so embarrassing. He won't say it, so I will. Sorry for wasting your time.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let's hurry
yeah.
and get back home. I'm sure Hope he pays you well.
For walking across town and getting you right. Hello, Bosca.
What have we here?
Hello. Hi. Did you have an argument?
Nothing at all. I only heard that Jonestead was having a little trouble with its economy given the return of the dragons. So I suggested the idea that we take in weapon shipments so we can sell them to any wandering adventurers.
So they can kill the dragons?
I only smuggled in a sword or two to prove Marcus wrong, but I had no idea Walsh was promoted to inspector. Sorry if I had the best interests of this town on my mind. Those uptight sons of...
Sounds like a backhanded apology, man. Who the heck are you?
Bosca. Just your simple Argonian trying to make his way in Skyrim. I heard the
know
old
better.
warehouse keeper had an accident with a bear when traveling to Bruma to visit his family. So I jumped at the chance to fill the open position. Good, peaceful work that has a modest pay rate. Far better than my last job.
What was your last job? I'm curious. Let's see. You born Blackmarsh?
No, but I have been there many times throughout my travels. I never stayed because I prefer finding work all across Tamriel. To make this world a better place to live in has always been my goal. No matter the job, I'm willing to do something right.
Alright, what's with the scars, man?
A rude question, don't you think?
What, you don't like talking about your
Truth
scars?
is, they were self-inflicted. Had a nightmare involving a scantily clad woman who tried to seduce me.
Really?
Something was off about her, so I attacked her and she transformed into a rat that tried to gnaw my eyes out. And that's it. I woke up with scars on my face from trying to claw it off of me.
Right. Okay. Sure. That sounds believable. You're full of shit,
May we meet
Bosca.
again.
Okay. I was gonna say perhaps it was a lusty Argonian maid, but I'm getting the impression if you had scars on your face and you say that you woke up from a dream clawing at your face, maybe, I don't know, your little shithole of a shop is infested with skeevers, wouldn't decide to, like, I don't know, start shitting in your mouth while you're sleeping, and then you, like, tried to get it off and it started clawing your face, and that's how you got the scars? That's my theory, anyway. Skeever scars on your face. Don't be putting this on, like, lusty Argonian maids, you son of a bitch. They are the best and
Kasha,
classiest
where
of
have you
women.
been?
Huh?
I went to
Kasha?
get the
Oh,
food
there
from
you
the
are.
barrel
Jesus.
like you asked.
Which took you hours? Listen, Kasha, you can't keep doing this. Now more than ever, I need to know you're safe. The Civil War and the Return of the Dragons. This is the perfect chance for them to strike.
Who's them?
Nothing is going to happen, Dad. Almost 20 years of us running away from whatever it is you fear, even longer for you alone. Not once have we been in danger.
Soon you'll understand. I'm so close to finishing this battle. When it is finally over, I'll tell you everything. Trust me.
Trust? How can you say that? You trusted this stranger to bring me back here. When you couldn't trust me to do something so mundane as to bring you food? You haven't left this house since we got news of the attack on Helgen. Keep hiding all you want, but I'm visiting Ripton tomorrow.
Ooh.
With or without your permission.
Defiance.
Walsh has already been informed to keep an eye on who comes and leaves Jonestead. I made sure to let him know you are not allowed to leave unless I say so. Altog and Bugdol will be outside the gate if you manage to slip out.
Are you insane? Okay, have them do that. I'll find some other way out of here.
Wow, man. I forgot what a dipshit you are.
That went better than I expected.
Did it?
Not good, but not as bad as how she reacted when we moved out of Solitude when she was a kid. I hope it wasn't a hassle tracking her down. As promised, here's 200 gold.
Hey, thanks, pal. I appreciate that.
It's not much, but I have some more to spare if you're willing to run one more errand for me.
Oh, what's that? You said, oh, yeah. Kashi implied you are worried about something.
Indeed she did. To her, I'm just an overprotective father. But in reality, I held a truth that would devastate her emotionally. Look around, you friend. There is turmoil wherever you go. Not just Skyrim, but all of Tamriel. War, dragons. But none of that is what worries me. There exists an enemy that has plagued my family for generations. Pinder family has known nothing but their torment ever since the end of the Third Era. I cannot discuss it with anybody except my closest confidants. Not even Walsh knows the real reason why I'm so afraid. The fact that I am even talking to you about this is because I trust you not to say a word to my daughter.
I'm gonna.
Maybe when it is all over, you'll learn about what I was fighting by reading the history books. Or you'll quietly go on with your life as my bloodline comes to a tragic end.
Right, foreshadowing much. Says, you got work?
Yes, originally I had planned to have you deliver this letter by yourself, but as you saw, Kasha is furious. It would be a load off my back if you can take her with you. May she consider it my unspoken apology for embarrassing her. Usually, she would have to wear a mask whenever she travels with me outside of Jonestead. But I figured since your path is through the wilderness, it wouldn't hurt not to wear it this one time.
That is a really weird rule. Your daughter will be safe with me, maybe. I don't know.
Exactly what I wanted to hear. Now to tell you where you're going. Do you know of Euphoria Palace?
Yep, that's a whorehouse.
No problem. I'll mark it on your map. Here's a letter. Don't bother trying to read it. It's highly encrypted.
I'm gonna.
Deliver it to one of the guards at the front entrance. They'll know who it's for.
Right, what is Euphoria Palace?
It's a brothel. Now before you judge, I have business with the owners, not the courtesans. We go way back. Our friendship during these trying times will be beneficial for us all. This letter is requesting their assistance. That's all there is to it. Have Kasha tag along, deliver the letter to Euphoria Palace, and return for your payment. I'd appreciate if you'd do this immediately. Go tell Kasha about the plan when you're ready. I have to lock the doors behind you. Now if you'll excuse me.
Okie dokie, Smokey. Well, if you want me to take your daughter to a whorehouse, I guess that's cool with me. Jesus Christ. I think I just remembered what I titled the first episode of the last time I played this. Father of the Year? Yeah, that makes sense.
Hello again. Are you planning on staying a while longer? It'd be nice to have some company for once.
Guess what, Kasia? Grab your shit, we're going to see some whores.
Really? Wow. What did you say to my father?
I said, let's go see some whores, and he was like, take my daughter, because he's weird.
I don't know what to say. Ever since I was a child, we would always have to cover our faces everywhere we went. Again, thank you. If only you knew how long I've waited for this opportunity. Where are we going?
Did I not stress the whore part enough? Apparently I did not. We're going to see some whores with my wife. I forgot my wife is here. Ah, damn it.
Ugh. I knew this was too good to be true. Father's obsessed with that disgusting place. He always has an excuse. Delivering a letter, checking up on an old friend. He can't admit that he's going there for, you know. Does he have no shame? Bet that letter is only to schedule another appointment.
So you coming?
Yes, it's a chance to finally get out of Jonestead and see the world in a completely new way. I'm not thrilled about the destination, but it should be fun nonetheless.
I doubt it.
Maybe my father is turning over a new leaf. This could be his way of preparing me to leave the nest. My 20th birthday is coming up.
Okay, ready?
Right behind you. It would be best not to upset my father by taking me anywhere else other than the palace. Not that I would mind, but I'd hate for you to get in trouble. If you have an emergency on the way there, you can send me back to Jonestead. I'll wait inside by the entrance.
Right, okay. So it would upset your father if I took you any place other than the whorehouse. Really? Really? If I took you anywhere else, he'd be mad. I mean, when you consent to taking your daughter to a whorehouse, there's not many other places that would really make him mad, I wouldn't think. Oh, you wouldn't believe it, Dad. That damn Lizard King took me to the public library. Oh my God. I hope you scold him thoroughly for that. Yeah. You see what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, lady, right? I'm gonna run into you, Christy. Yeah, alright. Anyway. Hi, kitty face. One thing I want to mention too is if you're having trouble with installing this mod, there's like an extra file you need to install too. I didn't do it. It took me the longest time to actually get this place going without it crashing the desktop. Just don't be a dummy. Remember to install everything. One of the times I went here, a dragon showed up. Hi. Okay. Hello, ancient dragon. Jesus. No, it was a legendary dragon that showed up. But not this time. That's good. Those guys are tough bastards, man. It's only the second one I've faced ever. Okay. Euphoria Palace is our destination. I guess the closest place would be... It's probably here, honestly. We're gonna find some bandits while we're here too. Yay! Banditos! Hola, banditos! Hey, knock it off. Stop shooting the horse, will ya? Jeez. Terrible woman. Check this out. That was clear skies. Damn it. Ah, man. That always freaking happens, I swear. Hey, did you piss off Shadowmere? Okay, good. Did you piss off your Adenak? Okay, good. Alva, I recharged your staffs before we started this mod, and I don't know if that was a mistake or not. Anyway, back to the task at hand. We are venturing south to the whorehouse. While we're walking, now, here's the deal. I'm a big fan of continuity in my storytelling, and being that we're playing this mod again, the continuity is kind of fucked. So I have to, like, make up a fake backstory in order to make the story all copacetic and shit. So this is what I came up with, alright? Buckle in. It's a good one. It's not, but whatever. I'm going to tell you it is. Okay, so last mod was Forgotten City, right? Where we did a bunch of time travel, right? And since time is linear in the Elder Scrolls universe, I'm going to claim that while me and Alva were in the past, one of us ripped a dank, juicy fart, right? And it got carried by the wind, right? And it got into the nose of some carriage driver who was carrying supplies to build the Euphoria Palace in the past. And amongst the supplies included a bunch of explosive chickens. He smelled the dank, juicy lizard or alva fart, and it caused him to go crashing off the road because it stank so bad. It exploded, and it kept Euphoria Palace from being built on schedule. Thus, the events never took place from the last time we played this mod. There, that's the story. That now continuity is complete. And why is this shit floating? I feel like shit is being loaded right now. Whatever. Oh, yeah. We're being loaded. They look boobs. Anyway, hi!
Welcome to
Rhaegar?
Euphoria Palace.
How you doing? I got a letter. Are you a whore?
Ah, thank you. It shall be delivered as soon as my shift ends.
Okay. I think I'm supposed to deliver it.
Yes, we get letters like this all the time. Let us do our job and you do yours, courier.
Courier? Can I go inside? It would be best not to enter Euphoria Palace until I complete the errands for Marcus. Bullshit! Whatever. Oh, hi Alva. Is that one Kasia person with us still? Yeah, I don't care. You know what? She doesn't need to go here anyway.
Back to Jonestown.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We're supposed to talk to Kasia. Right now, Kasia sees you as nothing more than a stranger. It will take some time, some work to get her to warm up to your presence and gain her trust. Kasia's opinion of you is influenced by how you treat her. Be nice to her and you will gain friendship points. However, say the wrong thing and you will lose FP. Right. That's... Oh, hello. Cave bear. Hi! Oh, man. You just kind of getting everywhere. Thanks for the help, lady. Anyway, now last time, I didn't really give a fuck to be friends with Kasia. And this time, I think I'm gonna have the same attitude.
How did
Hi!
it go?
I delivered the letter. That's it.
Good.
So, how are things?
I'm just thinking. Can't help but feel mesmerized by the majesty of this world. And yet so sad that I have to go back under my rock for gods know how long until I can see it again.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
It's just another plot of land waiting to be conquered or destroyed.
I'm not naive of the world's problems. Although I sometimes wish I was during these dark times. My father used to tell me bedtime stories about dragons. They always gave me nightmares, but I still asked for another one every night. Nightmares were far more interesting than reality. Now that they have actually returned, I don't let fear tarnish my dreams. I'll preserve and admire Skyrim for its beauty, despite the ugly scars that may be there if I return.
Right, whatever. That's cool.
Nothing lasts forever, babe. Eventually your dad will be gone and dead. You'll be free.
Please don't say that. I have my disagreements with my father, but I can't bear the thought of losing him one day. When that day comes, I'm not sure if I could manage to live on my own without some guidance during those first few years. I have the confidence, but will I know how to use it appropriately?
Man, this is a boring conversation. Let's go.
Yes. My father must be getting worried sick, and you need to collect your payment. Goodbye, Skyrim. I'll see you again soon. I promise.
Seriously, Kasia, all you do is talk about yourself and brood. Oh, I gotta live under a rock. Listen, babe. There's a lot of shit out here, man. A lot of shit that'll fucking kill you. Like that fox over there. Was that a bunny? It looked like a normal bunny to you, but that's a killer bunny. You can't tell the difference. And that fucking dragons. Oh, and these guys. Hero of Nens. Hello. Hi guys, what are you doing? Get out of here, bags. Yeah! See, this is shit I'm talking about, Kasia. You leave your house for 1 second, and assassins try to murder your face. It's the worst. Well, if you're the Lizard King anyway. I don't know if that's normal for the rest of, you know, the populace. What was that letter we just got? I forget. Defense order. Here we go. Change of plans. I'm going to need your help, my brothers. Only one way to do this, blunt force. My eyes are on the target. Ensure no enemy scouts make it past our outlined perimeter. Await further orders. See, check it out, Kasia. People tried to kill you already.
Are you alright?
I am peachy keen. That was fun.
They didn't touch me, I didn't touch them. Sorry about not helping.
Is that the one you tell your father all the time? I didn't touch me. They didn't touch me. I didn't touch them. I was just going to the whorehouse.
Wait, does he have to? I mean, yeah, you're right. They were standing in front of the entrance after all.
Yeah, they were waiting for you.
I have a bad
yo.
feeling about this. You might want to check their bodies, see if they were carrying anything important.
Way ahead of you.
Father's going to be so furious.
Oh man, that's a bummer. I don't care. Actually, I really don't care. Let's go talk to Daddy. Sup, Pops? Hey, there's some assassins outside. I
you
totally
returned.
murdered them, though.
Now is that blood? Kasha, what happened?
Father, please, keep calm. There were two men right outside Jonestead, clad in ebony armor. They attacked us.
Can it be? Have they finally decided to reveal themselves? Gods, give me strength. I was a fool to let you go out.
Oh my god, drama queen.
No, I'm
Gods,
fine,
give
I'm
me
fine.
strength!
Please tell us what's going on. Now's not the time to keep secrets.
I hoped it would never come to this. So be it. Kasha, go to your room and gather anything that would help you survive for a few days. Grab the goods you got from Maudato and put on some warm clothing.
What? Where are we going?
I'm not going anywhere. You are. My place is here in Jonestead. Now hurry. There isn't much time.
Father, please.
Go. I need to speak with our friend. He can explain everything to you later.
Okay, before we do anything... bugging the shit out of me. Okay, we're good now.
Damn it all. I should have posted Altog and Bogdo at the entrance like I said earlier. Thankfully, you were there to stop those men before they had a chance to get what they came here for. Before I go on, I need to express my gratitude for not only delivering that letter, but also for saving my daughter.
Express your gratitude via money.
Here's 500
There you
gold for the
go.
delivery and 1,000 for dealing with those men.
Nice. That's a good freaking bounty.
I'm going to need to ask you a big favor, but first I owe you an explanation. Those men were most likely scouts. An attack force will be dispatched when they fail to report back. It will take some time for my assistants from Euphoria Palace to be sent to their assigned locations around Jonestead. I pray that they get here sooner rather than later.
Right on. Are you sure these are the same men you've been afraid of for all of these years?
They must be. Why would anyone be standing outside of the entrance? They were waiting. Not only that, they attacked you on sight.
Well, a lot of people do
Did you
that.
happen across anything interesting they were carrying? Any clues to their identity?
Oh yeah, their armor had an emblem of an axe, a mace, and a tree.
That emblem sounds familiar, though not the one I was expecting. Then again, this isn't the first time the enemy has hired mercs to do their dirty work. I'll do some quick research and see if I can find anything matching your description. Anything else?
They had a note that said they was gonna kill stuff or something.
There you have it. The proof is all there that they were here for me. They were even ordered to attack enemy scouts. That explains why they didn't bother to ask questions when they saw you with Kasha. My daughter has the looks of an Ashen. Most of the assistance I'm requesting from Euphoria Palace is Ashen. And since most of the Ashen here in Skyrim have links to the palace, well, you can fill in the blanks for me there.
I can't. I've not been paying attention. Stop skirting around the issue! Oh man, who are these people?
Listen, these are secrets I've had to keep since the day I was born. Telling them in such a hurried manner is difficult. Please understand that. About 200 years ago, around the time of the Oblivion Crisis, there was an incident involving a certain legendary hero you might have heard of. The hero of Kvatch, the champion of Syria.
Yeah, Oblivion. I get you. Okay, he was the hero who saved the... He or she? What? Oh, what? Was it... I don't know what the canon is. Was it a he or was it a she? I think it was a he. Didn't Sheogorath take over him? I wouldn't say she.
Indeed, she went by many names, given many honorary titles. Some say she even managed to unite many of Cyrodiil's guilds under her command. The details have been lost in time. The point is that she was no stranger to answering the calls for help from Cyrodiil's citizens. That is where my family comes in. One of my ancestors was captured by an Argonian mercenary named Disan. The bastard did wretched things to the women he captured, enslaved, tortured, and mutilated them.
Typical lizard bullshit.
At the end of the day, they were locked up in his own private palace to perform favors for anyone who was willing to pay. They had no choice. All of them had been poisoned and under the influence of sap of the unique history from the depths of Argonia. Their wills bent by the men who bought their services.
I'm feeling a bit of lizard racism going on here, man. I'm just saying.
She had a sister, a traveling maid that stumbled upon the champion's home in Coral. The sister had also been poisoned and begged the champion to rescue the captured woman. The champion obliged and confronted Disan.
Let me guess. The champion let Disan live.
Surprisingly, yes. Whether out of honorable mercy or sick admiration of Disan, the champion let him live, but in exchange for my ancestor's life. Unfortunately, the other women in the palace were forced to remain. All those who left the palace were doomed to suffer from an endless life of embarrassment as the sap removed all inhibitions
Hilarious.
and amplified their urge for pleasure. My two ancestors went on to serve as the champion's maids at no cost as a token of their appreciation. Eventually, they all parted ways. The champion, like all legendary heroes that came before, vanished. But my family had been given hope and were destined to grow. Then Project Purity stepped in.
Project Purity?
A clandestine organization that has been around for a very long time. It is composed of some of the best mages, alchemists, and philosophers in Tamriel. They were the ones pulling Disan's strings, giving him the gold and resources to expand along the path they desired. That is, of course, until they assassinated him for demanding more than he deserved. Anyway, the champion's interference upset them, so they took it out on my family as an act of revenge. Generations of my family have been wiped out. Wives, husbands, and children. All gone. My mother and father, dead because of Purity's despicable acts of warfare. Now, only Kasha and I remain.
That's neat. Now they're back. Probably gonna kill you.
God, how long has it been? I never came face to face with Purity my entire life. They go dormant every decade or two, but they always come back.
Sort of like herpes.
We thought my father had defeated them once and for all, but then the Westfield massacre happened. Damn, I'm rambling again.
Yes, you've been rambling
Must
for
be
like
the
20
old
minutes,
age.
man.
But I hope I satisfied your curiosity. I still have to tell you about that favor.
Right, yes. Holy shit. Just tell me what you want me to do, man. Holy fuck. Don't bore me again.
I'm deeply sorry. The only people who know of my family's history is myself and the sirens of Euphoria Palace. Oh, the favor.
Yes,
Right.
get to the point already. Oh my god.
Purity, or whatever merc group they've hired this time, is on their way. Jonestead simply isn't the safest place to be right now. There is a campsite north of Windhelm that is in close proximity of a group of trusted friends. I need you to take Kasha there immediately. Once camp is set up, she will need to wait there until I send word that it is safe to come back to Jonestead.
Okay. What about the rest of the town?
I'll warn Alto, Bogdol, and Christie to expect trouble. They seem to be the most capable fighters if the worst-case scenario occurs. I'll have Wash tell the others to stay inside and lock their doors. As for weapons, let's just say that word got around that a certain pair of orcs may have stashed some axes beneath their house floorboards. I promise that I'll try to have everything secured soon enough. Now, you must promise me that no matter what happens, you'll protect my daughter.
Man, I'll freaking think about it.
Good. I'm counting on you, friend. Don't let me down.
Okay. Let's get Kashi in. Never talk to him again. My god, the exposition on that guy. Freaking ever he talked. Anyway, hi Kasia.
What did my father say?
He said, I'm boring, I'm really boring, I'm gonna keep being boring until whatever. Let's go.
Campsite, huh? Fine. Lead the way.
Okay, we shall get going on that next time. I'll see you then laters.